saying anything else. Not that I remember.
Have you talked to him any since then?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Have you heard from any of her friends?
No. He did. He said he was going to come to talk to the sheriff's office. Maybe he called me twice. I don't remember. It was either once or twice. I don't remember. I was very, very upset. So I really don't. It was either once or twice. And he said the sheriff's office wanted to talk to him, and that he had hired some attorney. And I'm like, all right,
When was that?
I guess the evening or afternoon that she got arrested.
Now, how did you find out that she got arrested?
I think her mom called me.
Okay. Do you remember what time of day that was?
It was during the day, because I think it was during the day, and she said she had come home and then they come back over there and picked her up.
Did you know that she was... We didn't just fucking show up at Britt Road.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent. She's got a
master's degree.
Yeah, or is it master's or I don't know, one of the two. And that's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy shit. That's sloppy. I can't see her doing that. It's super sloppy.
This is Zach McArthur, a former Florida sheriff's deputy, sitting across from his old colleagues in an interrogation room defending his wife. He's right about one thing. Ashley McArthur is intelligent. She's a former cop, a former crime scene technician, trained to know exactly what evidence to leave behind and what to bury. What Zach doesn't know yet is that Ashley shot her friend Taylor Wright in the back of the head, buried her under potting soil and concrete on the McArthur family farm, and used the $34,000 Taylor had trusted her to hold to pay off her own credit cards and to buy a motorcycle for the man she was sleeping with.
You sit near that.
That's fun, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. A lot of shit's gone down in here, right?
Yeah.
I haven't been in this room in a bit. You ever interrogate anybody in here?
Years. I mean, I've been with people. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time now. I left in like 2012.
What caused you to leave?
I had a use of force incident, and the sheriff didn't see eye to eye. Everybody else backed me up. But,
Really?
Yeah, the sheriff. Yeah.
Somebody died?
No, I just was coming into jail, and I had a guy resisting me. He basically I had him under his arm. He tenses up on me and just kind of turns at me, and then I take him down and had to have some, busted his head and had to have some stitches, and FDLE backed me up. I mean, everybody, but the sheriff just didn't.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, that's it, dude.
I didn't think they give a shit about that.
I had an exemplary career. Nobody ever complained. Just the sheriff had a problem with it, and
Did he have something else against him?
no, he just really no law enforcement experience. He just shit he don't know.
What is his background?
Air Force.
He was never a cop.
No, and I mean I appreciate what he did in the Air Force. Anybody in the military, but he's never been a cop ever. Never.
Well, how can you be the sheriff if you've never been a
Anybody
cop?
can run.
Well, I understand that, but practically speaking, it's like you had to be a cop.
Yeah. He's a nice guy.
Is he?
Yeah. He's always been nice to all of us.
Taylor Wright was 33, recently divorced, a private investigator working out of Pensacola. She had a young son. She'd just moved in with her girlfriend. After a hard year, the next chapter was beginning. That morning, she went to spend the day with her friend Ashley, another private investigator who'd been holding $34,000 of Taylor's money since the divorce. By the end of the day, no one could reach her. Ashley told police Taylor had spent the afternoon with her, become distressed over the divorce, and left in an Uber. Taylor's phone records told a different story. So did Ashley's. So did her husband's bank account. Before Zach McArthur walked into this room, the Escambia County Sheriff's Office had already built the case against his wife. GPS data put Ashley nowhere near where she said she'd been. Phone records placed her on a second McArthur property, a family farm out on Gut Road, at the hours Taylor went silent. Bank records showed the $34,000 had been deposited into Ashley's account that same morning, spent on her own credit cards and on a motorcycle for a man named Brandon, whose existence Zach had no idea about. The texts Taylor's family received after she went silent had been sent from Taylor's phone by someone who knew her well enough to imitate her. 2 months later, deputies would execute a warrant on the Gut Road farm and recover a human skull with a bullet hole in it, buried under potting soil and concrete. The detectives aren't here to ask Zach if he was involved. They're here because they need to know how much he knows. They're about to find out the answer is no.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming in here. Obviously, you know what this is all about. You know, we're trying to get you in and out as quick as we can. I know you got things to do. I know you've got things to do.
Yeah, I actually have to be in court at 1:30, but if we get past that, I'll figure something out. I know
Okay.
that we were late, so.
All right. Well, just if I lose track of time, just let me know and
I know.
give me a little heads up.
Okay.
You know, we're going to kind of go over just what all information you may have for us to help this situation
No
out.
problem. Whatever you need.
So I'm just going to jump right on into it.
Notice the framing. Information you may have for us to help the situation out. The detective is positioning Zach as a witness, not a suspect. He's not just being polite. He's opening doors he plans to close later.
Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases.
Okay. And when was that you met her?
I don't know. It's probably been over a year, maybe. She was working. She and I both were working with Greg Sievers.
Mm-hmm.
We worked some cases together, and then I worked maybe a couple for her.
Out of Pensacola here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but we worked in Santa Rosa, and wherever the cases were. That's it. We just became friends.
Okay. And in that time, did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, Taylor was not she just wasn't, like, I would just pick up little lies from her. So, and stuff just didn't start seeming right. And she would disappear for days. You couldn't get her on the phone. Greg and I would try to call her. You couldn't get her on the phone.
Zach is a former cop, so when he describes his wife's best friend, he uses cop language. Little lies. Stuff didn't seem right. He's telling us he had professional instincts about Taylor and used none of them on Ashley.
She'd come over to our house every now and then. She met my wife. They became friends. And I remember asking my wife, I'm like, you think she would go in the bathroom for a while? I mean, longer than normal. So I started figuring out that maybe she had a drug problem. I don't associate with that. I'm still trying to get on with an agency. I don't go around that. For years, I didn't talk to my own brother because of the lifestyle they live. Like, I just don't. I mean, you know me. I don't associate with people that. So I cut ties with her. I took her off my Facebook, and I quit talking to her.
Okay. When's the last time that you think that you talked to Taylor?
I know when I was in D.C. in April or March, Ash and I were in D.C. and she was wanting to go in our house to either do a report or print something out, and I was like, no, you're not going in our house. I mean, I just had bad feelings about the girl. Something, and I didn't want her, going in our house if we wasn't there. And Savannah was still there with a friend, so I told Savannah to lock the door because a lot of times we just left the door unlocked at the house, and I didn't want her to just go on in there. So, and then the last two texts there was probably a few months back. I don't know how many months. She texted me one time, hey, can you call me? I never responded to her. And then one time she texted me and said, hey, I got a job somewhere, and I never responded back to her. So I cut ties with her.
This is the baseline. Confident, articulate, coherent. A retired deputy giving a clean professional account of a friendship that ended over drugs. Remember this, Zach. He's going to change.
Well, I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything,
Yeah,
so you know.
shit's flying everywhere, and I've read all kind of, yes.
So you kind of know the date that we're talking about. Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on
the
the
8th.
8th of September?
It's very, I can't remember shit, but I'm trying to do the very best I can so I could tell y'all the best I can. I know I ate at lunch at the seafood. I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile in Pine Forest. I ate there. And I remember eating by myself, and I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work. So I ate by myself. I don't know if it was before or after that. I went by a friend's house, Jennifer Rowlands.
Back up, just say, how did you end up paying? Did you pay for cash or did you use
I
a debit
always
card?
my debit card. That's generally what I use is that one. That's the only thing I got is that debit card.
And who is that through?
Wells Fargo.
Okay. So you had to use your debit card there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what were you doing up in that area?
Zach has just narrated his whole day. Lunch, friend's house, home. He has not mentioned his wife once. He doesn't know yet that the only timeline the detectives care about is hers.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything. Absolutely, but I mean, I read in the online or whatever what you're talking about. No, I've never got anything like from that. No.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest, I give her when I work a case or and I got a settlement from my attorney. I hand it straight to Ash. She takes care of everything.
How much was that check for?
One check was almost 50, and the other check was almost 10, so almost approximately 60. I handed it straight to her.
You didn't ever. You don't.
I've never even logged in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Never
Never.
looked on the account or gone to an ATM and pulled up account balance or anything.
No,
of
the
that
only
nature?
time I've ever went to an ATM, like if I got a new ATM card, because I've had some that went bad or whatever, and no, never. I don't mess with it whatsoever. She always did.
And those checks that you said that were yours that you signed over, when was that?
One was in March, and the other one was in July.
The big one first or the
Yeah,
small
big
one?
one first, and then the small one.
Okay. And who was the attorney on that?
John Gann.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you know anything about your bills as far as how much you owe on credit cards or anything like
She
that?
pays everything. She takes care of it all. Every single bit of it.
Is there any indication that you guys are in financial trouble?
No, I thought I'm living off my the settlement I just got, and plus she works every day. I mean, I haven't worked in a few months doing the PI stuff, but I didn't know we had any financial problems at all. No, I mean, I just got $60,000. I don't.
Have you checked to see if that money's
From
still
what
there?
I understand, everything's gone.
Where do you think it went?
I don't know.
When did you come to find out that your money or the money that was in your account or y'all's account was missing?
I guess after all this investigation started, and the room I don't know who said that. Hey, all the accounts are dry, and I hear she's got like 13 accounts. I didn't know that, But I mean, she runs her business, so I don't know. I don't have any clue about our bank account. She pays everything, every single bit of it.
Do you know how much money she makes?
I heard her mother say one time that her mother said 45. Her mother told my buddy Durwood. Durwood told me that she made 45,000. I mean, I thought she did well. We've never really talked about it, I just thought she did well with that business. They've had that business forever, and that's it. I feel stupid now not knowing.
The clean baseline from rapport building is starting to fray. 3 minutes ago, this was a former deputy giving precise testimony. Now he's a husband saying he feels stupid for not knowing where his $60,000 went.
Now this Brandon guy, I mean, let's be honest here. They had a relationship.
I didn't know they had a relationship. I thought they were just hooking up every now and then. I didn't know they had a relationship. I talked to him before. He told me that she was lying to him, she was lying to me, and I thought they were done. And then he called me when I was in D.C. and said that, was telling me, hey, she got arrested and that they were, I guess they were still talking or whatever, and I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't care if she, just was hooking up with somebody, but I mean, I wouldn't want her to be in a relationship with nobody,
Did he tell you anything about anything that she had bought him?
Yep.
What did he tell
He said
you?
that she bought him a motorcycle.
This is the moment the audience has been waiting for since the hook. The motorcycle. Bought with Taylor's $34,000. Zach didn't learn it from his wife. He learned it from Brandon, over the phone, while he was out of state interviewing for a job.
I was so shocked when he told me that she had bought, and I didn't know whether to believe it or not, and I still don't. It's hard for me to believe and swallow that she would buy him something like that, and it hurts me, I don't remember him saying anything else. Not that I remember.
Have you talked to him any since then?
No, I don't think so.
Have you heard from any of her friends?
No. He did. He said he was going to come to talk to the sheriff's office. Maybe he called me twice. I don't remember. It was either once or twice. I don't remember. I was very, very upset. So I really don't. It was either once or twice. And he said the sheriff's office wanted to talk to him, and that he had hired some attorney. And I'm like, all right,
When was that?
I guess the evening or afternoon that she got arrested.
Now, how did you find out that she got arrested?
I think her mom called me.
Okay. Do you remember what time of day that was?
It was during the day, because I think it was during the day, and she said she had come home, and then they come back over there and picked her up.
Did you know that she was going up to PPD?
Yeah, she said she was going to get her phone back.
Okay. I mean, when you find out all this happens, what'd you say? I mean,
I was just in shock. I mean, I didn't know what to do. I was in shock. I didn't know. I felt helpless, and I didn't know what. I was just, man, I couldn't eat. I was just, I mean, it's my wife, I love her very much. I didn't know what to do. I felt helpless.
The audience is watching a man process the fact that his wife financed her affair with a check that should still be in their friend's name.
did you ever think about maybe what happened to Taylor while she was missing?
I honestly just figured out. I was just thinking. I knew that she had that drug problem. I really thought, and I remember her.
Did you assume that, or you knew it?
Her girlfriend told Ash that she did. Now I remember her.
This Cassandra girl?
Yes. So I was like, damn, I knew it. I'm never wrong judging people, ever. I was good at this job, and I was. So Cassandra told Ash, and I was like, I knew it. I knew she had, and I don't know what it was. I don't know what she was on, whether it was coke or heroin or what, and because whatever it was kept her, we wouldn't be able to get in touch with her for days or whatever. Greg couldn't get, and he would call me and say, have you talked to her? I'm like, no, man, I ain't talked to her either. And Greg had heard she had a dope problem too. But Cassandra told Ash that, and I remember thinking to myself, I knew it. So Taylor was strange. I mean, she would just disappear. She disappeared from Jess's house that night, and I figured she was off just doing some dope somewhere.
What kind of drugs?
I think her girlfriend said cocaine.
As far as your truck is concerned, the 250, is there any reason for blood to be in that vehicle at all?
No. I mean, maybe deer blood in the back, or pig or something like that. That's it.
On the inside?
Absolutely
typically?
not. No.
Okay.
The detective just asked Zach if there's blood inside his truck. Zach answered like a man being asked about a parking ticket. There was no flinch. He doesn't know yet that the truck Ashley was driving the week September 8th was his.
I mean, I'm asking you, did you kill or participate in the death
Absolutely
of?
not. I would
Let me
never.
finish this question.
Okay. What?
Did you kill or participate, or do you have any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't want to be nowhere near it. No, nothing involved with it. Nothing. I know nothing about it.
What? Have you ever heard anybody mention of a black guy who goes by the name of T or anything of that nature?
Mm-mm.
Nothing?
No.
All right. You bring your phone with you.
Yeah, it's in the Jeep.
You have a problem if we download it?
I don't have a problem with anything. No, I don't. I mean, can you do it like quickly?
We'll do it if you're giving us permission to do it. As soon as we walk outside, I'll have our guy start dumping it.
That's the only question in this entire interview the detective will ask directly. He needed it on the record. He didn't expect to learn anything from the answer.
Get it back to
What do
you.
you think?
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
So, I mean, I will tell you, I mean, we do have your phone records.
Yeah,
and
I figured.
everything of that
I'm good.
nature
I
already.
figured. Yeah.
So, and I mean, bottom line is I'd either, help exonerate him or not. So,
Jake, I have no involvement with this whatsoever.
well, Zach, that's the whole idea of getting you up here, because I know you're in a tough situation because your wife's locked up
Right.
for a murder
Right.
charge right now. So, but like I tell everybody that sits in these chairs, to understand why somebody died, you also have to understand how they lived and who they hung around with. So that's
I
the
get
whole
that.
idea.
I get that.
So-
I don't have no problem being here.
Zach is still answering as if he's a witness. The detective just told him he's standing on a paper trail that already exists. Watch what happens next.
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah, he built our deck.
Okay. How much was that? Do you recall?
I don't know. Ash took care of all that.
Okay. What do you think a deck like that would cost?
I don't know. I don't know. He did a good job though. I mean,
He did?
Damn good job.
He did.
And he all by himself. So
So it took him 9 days. That's pretty damn
I don't
good.
know how many days it took him. But it's not. I mean, he did a good job.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this just to have a ballpark. I mean, it was $7,000 in materials,
For the deck?
and he said that he was paid by y'all $4,000 to build it. So $11,000 in a deck. I mean, that's a big old deck, man, and it's raised. I mean, wood's expensive.
No, yeah, I had no. Wow.
I guess that's the reason why I'm telling you a few of these things is just, I don't know, maybe you were just oblivious
I was just.
to
I just didn't have no reason to question or even. She kept me in the dark.
The detective just used a specific number, $11,000, to put Zach on a scale he hadn't been on before. The deck cost more than Zach knew. The truck would cost more than he knew. The accounts contain less than he thought. He's starting to see the shape of it.
What do you think happened to Taylor?
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know. I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to them like that whatsoever. I don't know, buddy. I don't know what happened to her.
And, I'm asking you, as this investigation continues, whether it's text, phone records, computers, financials, is there going to be anything that hems you up or ties you
absolutely
to that?
Nothing. None. I'm not that guy, man. And you, Jason, goddamn, you know me.
But if you're in my shoes, this has to be done.
I'm right.
It has to be
I'm
done.
right. Y'all, I mean, I'm not that guy. I never have been. I'm never gonna be. I mean, there's applications on my table at home, and I've been going to interviews trying to get back in law enforcement. I'm not that guy. Never gonna be. I never have been. I'm a good person, man. I don't hang out with dirtbags whatsoever. You know.
Well, and not just being involved in the actual murder, but as far as, you know, afterwards.
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, hey, Zach, come help me do something, I would run from that motherfucker as fast as I could. I don't want hell no. 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 I don't break the law. I don't.
Feelings aside.
Just logically. We didn't just fucking show up at Britt Road.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent. You know, she's got a
master's degree.
Yeah, or is it master's or I don't know, one of the two. And that's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy shit. That's sloppy. I can't see her doing that. It's super sloppy.
He still can't say it. After everything, the money, the motorcycle, the deck, the truck, he still pulls the same sentence he used in the first 10 minutes. Super intelligent. Super sloppy. He's repeating it now because repeating it is what he has instead of an answer.
Do you know the passcode to any of those phones?
No. I think, if I ain't mistaken, she just used her fingerprint.
At any time, did you ever see her with more than one cell phone?
No. Never.
Okay. As far as, and I know we're skipping around, and I apologize, I'm not in order.
Y'all doing your job, trying to figure this shit out.
That answer just sealed something. Ashley had a second phone. A burner bought off Craigslist. The detective already knows it exists. Zach just confirmed for the record that he didn't. Zach was at a wedding the day Taylor went silent. His wife left the wedding early, citing a broken jukebox at one of her vending machine locations. He went home alone. She came home late. He fell asleep before she got back. He has no idea where she was.
Well, Sunday morning when you woke up, or whenever you woke up.
Saturday?
Well, Saturday was the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Saturday was the wedding, the 9th.
Yeah.
Okay. And she leaves. You get taken home by Millstone.
If I remember right, she just got home late, and then we slept. If I remember right, we probably slept in on Sunday.
So you're not 100%, but you think she was there?
I'm sure she came home late.
Do you recall what y'all did Sunday, or what you did or she did?
Sunday? I don't, buddy.
Okay. All right.
I mean, usually our usual routine was maybe would sleep in, go get lunch, you know, which is a normal routine.
Does Ashley get paid from a trust fund also?
I don't know. I don't know.
I bet there's a lot of questions you wish you would have asked now.
Oh my God, dude. Y'all have no idea.
So, all right, I can't think of nothing else. If we want to go out and get that phone, let me get a form real quick.
Okay.
And then, I mean, we'll give it, as soon as it's done, you tell me how, or well, you're just going to come back up here so we can give it back to you, okay? All right, let me grab a form
as soon as
real
y'all
quick.
can. I need my laptop for work and just trying to get other jobs.
What kind of laptop is
Yeah,
it?
we have to call it.
It's my
We're gonna have to
my HP laptop.
HP.
Black, silver, what?
It's a fucking Star Wars laptop, okay?
Let me grab this form real quick.
There is no breakdown. There's no confession. There's no demand for a lawyer. The detonation in this case is the smallness of what follows the realization. He just learned his wife killed her friend with his money in his truck on his family's land. And the next thing out of his mouth is a description of his laptop.
And your video cam.
My video
Okay.
camera, which y'all got yesterday,
Yeah. All right.
and the SD cards that go with it. You know, I use that for work.
As soon as I can get back to you, I'll let you know, okay?
Okay. All right. What about my miscellaneous keys and stuff that were in my truck? Gonna get any of that back?
Were they on the keychain or was it
Probably
just
just laying
in the
in
truck?
my truck. Just laying in the truck.
Okay. We should be able to get that back to you. In all honesty, I mean, the truck should be done. I would think maybe tomorrow.
I've got a split because I got a judge freaking out.
Yeah, man.
So we're no more questions. You're going to sign that. You're going to give him the phone, and we're good to go.
You swear in the firm, she swear you in?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Do you swear everything you told us was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the
Absolutely.
truth? Okay. Do you want to walk him out?
Yeah.
And I'll,
Okay, cool.
I'll work on this.
All right, we'll talk, brother.
All right,
All
buddy.
right, thanks.
Let me,
Right
2
here.
seconds, let me grab some keys so I can get back in.
Where's Dawn at?
I don't know. We didn't tell anybody you were coming up here. We got everybody
Yes, that's,
kicked out, so.
thanks.
Yeah. This right here says you do not have to consent to a search of yourself or your property. If you do consent to such search, any evidence observed or obtained by such search can be used against you in a court of law.
Ashley McArthur stood trial in 2019. The jury heard everything Zach didn't: the GPS data, the bank records, the burner phone, the witness who sold her concrete. A 4-day trial, a guilty verdict, life in prison, 25 years mandatory before any possibility of parole. Zach has not been charged. The detectives concluded what the audience concluded somewhere around minute 10: that he knew nothing. That his wife had spent 20 years feeding him a version of their life that bore no relationship to the one she was actually living. Taylor Wright was 33. Her son was 7. If this is the kind of analysis you're looking for, subscribing means you'll see the next one. Kindly subscribe, share with your loved ones, and check if the next story on the playlist resonates with you.